Well, I had a drop play, so I had to drop to the flat. And when I turned my head to the inside key, it just so happened to be in the air for the taking, so I took it. I kind of read my keys wrong after I caught it. I should have, ran back to the left, but nonetheless, we got it back to the offense, which was the biggest thing for me. Not just one time, but a few times today. I think we had 4 turnovers, like 5 of us. Yeah, that's good.
What do you guys do to make Van Treese uncomfortable? Because the 4 interceptions is probably the worst game he's ever had.
Right. We just did what we were coached to do. We just did it at a high level. Coach Fuqua always says, do what you're coached to do it at a high level, do it at the best of your ability, and I feel like that's what we did today. We just look to do it again next week.
And then once you had him under kind of in containment there, they tried to change it up and run Jalen White with you, and you guys were able to stop their run game as well. Was that kind of just a scheme change, or did you guys know once you had the momentum you could stop that too?
It was just, like Coach Elliott just said, we're focusing on winning today. I think today we were just focusing on winning each play. So if they dropped back and pass, we were focused on winning that. They, wanted to run, we were focused on winning. And I feel like we could have did a little better job at stopping the run, but tackling a little bit better. But as a whole, the defense is getting better and better every week, along with the offense. So.
Some people say that you just go game by game, but what does this game mean to you, being that that's Georgia Southern on the other side?
I'm not too big on the whole rivalry thing. The past couple of years they wanted to act as if it wasn't a rivalry. Now all of a sudden it's a rivalry. To me they're just another good football team, but they're just another team that's in our way of accomplishing the Sun Belt Championship, and that's how I look at it. The whole antics and all the talking that comes with it. There was some talking that was going on Twitter, but we addressed it today with our play. So,
what's been the turnaround over these past 2 weeks, just defensively, as this led to your winning streak now?
Focusing on the play that's in front of us, being where our feet are. I think we were so focused on these big goals and these big accomplishments that we kind of lost sight of being in the now. And I think that's big that Coach Elliott thought of just winning each day. And even bigger than that, just winning. You got to win every minute of life, because you never know when it can be your last. Like my man from Southern, I don't know what happened with him today, but I don't know if he broke his leg or anything, but he didn't know that was going to happen. So it's just all about focusing on all the plays in front of you and the moment that you're in.
It seemed like the team came out with a bit of a different sense of intensity today. How do you keep that intensity going in against Appalachian State?
Like I just said, focusing on winning each day. Obviously, App State is a wonderful football team, and we haven't beat them yet. So I think that'll be enough to keep us going, keep us moving forward. I know we have some people out, but I think one of y'all mentioned Jordan Jones is stepping up. Abraham is coming behind him, stepping up. So we're definitely going to get it done, along with the offense and special teams. So.
Well, speaking of those two, what has it meant for them to step up the way they did with Blake going out?
Man, it hurt me for sure when Blake went down. That's my dog, but when them two, they came in and they're doing what they're supposed to do. They're watching film, they're studying, they're preparing, and that's what it's all about. To be able to defeat the opponent in front of you, you got to be able to know what they're going to do sometimes before they even know they're going to do it. So I feel like they've definitely stepped up in that way. Jordan Jones is young, so it's kind of fun watching him do the things that he's doing. I don't even think he understands what he's doing. As far as the effect he's having on the football team, but they're both doing well.
You're on the spot. When's the last time you had an interception in a game, if you know?
You got to think, I just got on defense, so I've never.
In high school either?
I've never played defense in high school, middle school. I played defense when I was 6, 7 years old. And we used to beat people so bad. I'm not even going to get started on that.
I see the JMU Brands. Talk about that real quick. Is that something that you've kind of launched recently with the?
Yeah. No, I released JMU in the summer. It just embodies what I'm about. My first last name and then 9 obviously. And I have some other stuff like my hard work stuff, but I wouldn't be able to release any of that and have the love surrounding that if it weren't for what we were doing here at Georgia State and the accomplishments that my team is helping me and me helping them accomplish. So.